Hello, hello, darlings.
Hiya, gang. How's everyone doing? This beautiful, beautiful Sunday.
We're trying something a little bit different, at least on my end. Messing with the lighting,
Yeah.
as well as the camera angle. So let me know if I really do look like some creature hiding in the basement, like I think I do.
You look small and dainty from this angle.
I do actually. Well, the thing is,
you look very petite.
I don't want people to watch the archived episodes with this in mind, but when I was editing them real quick and getting them uploaded, I noticed that the previous camera angle, you could kind of see up my nose.
Queen, I promise, no one ever noticed that. I never noticed that.
Oh, I know.
Also,
it was
I
very
was throwing my
distracting.
head back a lot last night, and I had a similar thought. So I'm glad to know that we're both self-conscious about that, and that just kind of runs in the family.
But no one needs to know what's going on in my sinuses. That's between
No,
me
not
and
really.
God.
It's true. Can I tell you about the most fucked up DM I got the other day?
Oh shit. Yeah, please.
Yeah, so there's this app called Money Lion, which is basically like a banking, cash advance, Mr. Beast sponsored whatever app. Think like Dave, Credit Genie, like 100 others. They recently added a DM feature, which seems foolhardy. The only reason, the only way that people who use the app have any way to like interact with each other is through like boosts. So like if somebody wanted to like raise the amount that like their cash advance was, they'd request boost, people give it to them, and they'd do it back and forth, whatever.
Okay.
But I guess they introduced DMs to facilitate that somehow. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But the second the app updated and gave me that feature, because I have my legal female name on there,
Yeah.
I received a DM, paragraph long, plus dick pic. And the paragraph, girl, he said,
Tell me.
oh my God, this was bad. He starts talking about, he's like, this is my name, I'm divorced, I have 2 kids, I've only ever slept with 4 women in my entire life, and I've slept with no one in the last 2 years, this da-da-da-da. Like, he starts going, I was like, why are we listing our stats? What is happening?
Stevie, look, I'm willing to bet whoever this was probably casting what we could politely call a very wide net. So,
Yeah.
more than likely, the sender was thinking in terms of, well, I don't want to have to tell everyone individually. So I'll just copy paste real fast.
I'm just gonna get all my info out of the way, and if they're interested, they're interested.
This is what my stats are. This is my character sheet. And in case you were wondering, the goods.
Like, Matthew, did that work on anybody? Anybody?
I love how you
Queen.
just dropped the dude's first name.
Last initial, D. Like, come on! Get a grip! What are we doing? Hey, if anybody else uses Moneyline has been personally victimized by Matthew D, hit me up. We'll start a civil suit. Like, fuck this guy.
Or at the very least, a support
I will say,
group. The D stands for dick pic.
it's true. The funny thing is, no, I reported him, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
I received no other DMs on the app after that point,
Okay.
which seems good. Because I was worried, like, oh no, this is gonna be indicative of what the whole fucking thing will be like, right? Like, as soon as you give them that ability, they go fucking crazy.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
I'm checking to see if there's any
So
other spam.
you immediately got this message after the capability was added.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I found it. I forgot. I'm sorry, Matthew H. That wasn't you. You sent a nice thank you for a boost I sent. My bad, baby girl. It was Jordan H.
Jordan H.
Okay, he sent me a boost and then said, hope this helps. Send you my picture if you want it. He sent the boost, which is $5, by the way.
Okay.
At 1:43 a.m.
Like you do.
And at 1:51 a.m. is when he said, hopes this helps. Send you my picture if you want it. 6 minutes later, I'm Jordan. I'm 39, going through divorce. I have only been with 4 women my whole life. I haven't been with a woman almost 2 years since my ex-wife. Just been focusing on my kids. I want to send you something that I never have. I mean, no disrespect. Dick pic. And then it said, this will definitely stretch that pussy where your man hasn't ever. Shades emoji, blushing emoji. And I said, Jordan, this is pitiful. And then I blocked him. So, yeah. Funnily enough,
Yeah.
it would still allow me to pay him or boost him. So I'm going to request $10 from him.
Like you do.
For fucking with me.
Like you do.
Request $10.
It's Gender Swap.
It's Gender Swap.
Welcome to Gender Swap. Welcome to Gender Swap, a podcast by 2 transgender siblings, one of whom kind of has like a Nosferatu in the basement look going on right now. Not sure how I feel about it. I gotta figure out the light situation. The other one is extorting strangers on an app for money. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Mika. My pronouns are she, her.
My name is Stevie, and I use he, they pronouns, and I told him what it's for. It's not for extortion, it's for fucking with me. Maybe I'll unblock him if he sends it.
Time will tell?
Time will tell.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, it feels weird because we literally just live streamed yesterday.
Yeah. Like, what do we even have to talk about? And the answer is the stuff we forgot that we wanted to talk about.
Well, the stuff we didn't have time for.
Well, yeah.
Because we had other segments planned. And of course,
Someone got carried away.
Okay.
You have no excuse.
No, I do. I was, hold on, I gotta think of good bullshit. Give me a second.
See, you don't even fucking have anything.
No, I do. I was possessed.
Oh, that's why you look like this today. Like angle-wise, that's what turned you into a Nosferatu. Now we have some continuity going.
I always look like this.
Well, you're acting like you look distinctly different today, and like you look like a Nosferatu's, and I don't think that's the case either. But you're the one who set up this premise.
I mean, sure, but no, I'm not possessed by Nosferatu, Stevie.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That would be silly. I mean, honestly, absolutely absurd. Because what I'm possessed with is the horrible burden of knowledge.
Oh, I hate the horrible burden of knowledge.
Here comes the news.
If you gotta.
I do enjoy how with the new camera angle, though, when I check in my monitor screen to look at you and your reaction, it does make it look like I'm looking at you on the thing. But the thing is, from the weird perspective, it looks like you're really close to camera, and I'm staring at the back of your head.
You are, like... The perspective is so fucked! That's so funny! Hey, wait a minute. Oh, man, if I was still able to go over it, yeah, this is delightful. Yeah, you're right, though. You are kind of lurking over my shoulder in a fun way.
I am.
Yeah, he did pay me to see his penis, except not actually. He sent a $5 boost, which means the app loans me $5 more. He didn't even send me the money. I'm trying to get him to send me the $10 for showing me his penis.
Honestly, I would go higher, like 50.
Listen, I figured I'd start small.
Okay.
It's more likely to go through.
Fair enough. Speaking of things that decided to start small.
All right, yeah.
Our first headline, it's the headline of the week. It's the headline of the year. It's the headline, Stevie.
It's the headline.
Of the century.
Yeah, I mean, so far, quarter of the way through.
So there was this guy.
75 more years. Yeah,
his
little
name was-
up-and-comer.
Little up-and-comer, known as Jeffrey.
Coming was the problem.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. No.
Well,
Stevie, I I wish I could, like, reach over like you can so I could whap you with a newspaper.
You don't have my powers. You
don't.
simply don't.
Anyway, moving on with the joke. This fella, Jeffrey, had a lot of friends who had a lot of money, and they got into some things.
Yeah.
Well, the Epstein files finally dropped last week. And Stevie, buddy, Steve Rooney,
Yeah.
it is entirely necessary for me
It's
to
completely.
hold on. It's necessary for me to show you the treasure trove of information that was released in the drop. There's so much.
Oh,
There's so
no.
much, Stevie. I have a visual aid posted
Oh,
by
that's
someone
good.
else of them just
Okay.
scrolling through the sheer volume of things.
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
I am. I
Okay.
have seen previews.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're prepared. I've got video over here. We're gonna start it up,
God damn it.
and yeah,
They've just redacted the whole.
they're scrolling through the Epstein files, and
You can see the page breaks.
you can see the page breaks, but the rest of the page is completely blacked out.
And sometimes there's a little white spot that just says Epstein in the middle of the page on a couple of them, which is a funny touch, I'll admit. But, yeah, so everybody knew that would be bullshit.
Yeah. Apparently, the administration, what they did was they went through and redacted everything that would be incriminating against Republicans, most billionaires, and our big wet boy in the White House, Donald John Trump.
Sorry, so do you guys see how it comes off as a lot worse that whole pages are blacked out? You're like, well, we only redacted the parts that made us look bad, and then the whole thing is that? Hey, people are just gonna assume, I think, worse and worse.
Well, Stevie, do you really want to see worse and worse?
I think everyone would, unfortunately.
Of course. And you know what? I, as a content creator on the internet,
Yeah,
I'm here to provide that.
I'm glad, I'm grateful.
Because not everything was blacked out. There were pictures that they included
Oh my god!
where they made sure that, like, Bill Clinton is front and center.
That is so funny!
And other people they don't like are very obvious, but all the faces of the victims are blacked out to protect their identity.
Okay.
And one of the pictures they snuck in, apparently, had a picture of Diana Ross, Bill Clinton, and Michael Jackson.
Hello, okay.
And there were children with them, and their faces, of course, were black boxes covering it.
Yeah. Wait.
Fucking Reuters, or whoever that one is that does the pictures, the photographs. What's that company? The big one. Not AP News.
Kodak? Oh, just like a new.
Yeah, not AP News. Fuck. I'll think of their name later. Anyway, they were like, no. And posted the original of the picture because it was taken from them. And it was a picture of Bill Clinton, Diana Ross, and Michael Jackson with their kids.
I knew it! I knew it would be their own fucking kids! I knew it would be their own fucking kids! So that's insane.
So they were actually, like, squeezing in...
They're, like, adding fake shit to the files.
Fake evidence.
Because that makes them look so much better. Hey, the internet exists. You are not going to be able to do that.
Well, you know
You're not going to be able to successfully do that.
Stevie, you know what's even worse than putting in fake evidence?
What?
Well, I'm going to show you. Over here, we have a picture of Jeffrey Epstein's desk. And as you can see, kind of, I mean, I may have to see if I can zoom in here a bit. I'm going to I can't. Well, anyway, on the desk we have the Pope.
Okay.
And there's a bit of a glare here, but I believe that's Bill and Hillary meeting someone.
Okay.
There's a picture of other various high-profile leaders. There's Bill Clinton again.
Okay. They love having Bill Clinton.
There's a picture of the side of his boat or house or something. I can't tell.
Okay.
But if you look down here, as you can see, there is a drawer of the desk that is open that contains even more pictures.
That guy loved photos.
And if we zoom in a bit,
yeah, that guy loved photographic
and take
evidence.
a look
Wait a minute!
at the photos in the drawer, we can see our big wet boy in the White House, Donald John Trump, with someone, I assume his wife, and a picture of him with other women.
Someone fucked up. Kill the editor. So, they definitely should not have included that if they wanted to not incriminate him.
Well, good news, Stevie, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in evidence. It's gone now.
Also, we've all seen that photo. That is a very familiar, we've seen that photo before. Of them together. I'm sorry, there's no hiding that one. They've got it. They've already got it. Hiding the ones that are already out. Again, it looks so much worse. God, this is such a PR nightmare.
Well, Stevie, it's funny you mention public relations, because a large part of public relations is another P word, propaganda.
Oh, yeah.
So, it makes sense that you would jump over to one of our favorite sources of propaganda, Fox News.
There she blows.
With the headline, Epstein files explode open as the Department of Justice details discovery of powerful figures and more than 1,200 victims. I want to pause real fast.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you personally believe it's necessary to rely on evidence being released that was investigated in what is apparently a very large and popular among rich people that everyone knew about it, including the federal government, human trafficking / child sex trafficking scheme? Should we rely on that evidence, or do you think, Stevie, we could maybe listen to the victims and what they say?
Yeah. It's it feels foolish for people to just expect and this will be the ultimate truth when the files are revealed. And it's I'm gonna be so raw and real with you. I'm not 100% even sure that there's 100% trustworthy shit in there, but whatever, fucking whatever. Nothing's gonna be fucking done anyway.
Well,
it doesn't seem to matter.
Well, not just that, but I'm not even talking about the evidence, but just we have over 1,000 victims.
Yeah.
That can corroborate testimony.
Yeah.
That alone is ample.
Yeah. That's a shit ton of witness testimony. They just don't fucking want it.
But Fox News breaking out the headlines.
Of course.
More than a dozen politically exposed people and government officials' names appear in the hundreds of thousands of pages of Jeffrey Epstein's files made public on Friday.
How many had actual words on them?
Said.
Oh.
I put air
Y'all ain't
quotes
read it?
around that. The sources said, because I don't know if you know about those two words and Fox News.
Does that always mean the president said to say?
They use sources said, not just when actual sources say things.
Oh.
But when they make up bullshit too. Because they're not saying anyone specific said it.
No, you're not blaming it on
and
anybody.
And they can pretend, the confidentiality.
Yeah. It's a really good smokescreen.
So, they use it on everything. They always say, sources said.
Yeah.
But anyway, these sources said Department Attorney General Todd Blanche, who can say?
Mr. Blanche.
Said the Department of Justice discovered more than 1,200 victims and their families during the exhaustive interview, explained the process behind determining which files could be released. In a letter to Congress exclusively obtained by Fox News Digital.
Yeah, because they emailed it to you. Because they want you.
It's like from the desk of the president, and then it's like CCing JD Vance and Stephen Miller and probably Steve Bannon for the fuck of it. I mean, he used to be involved in this shit, so let's keep him in there.
Why not? He's still in the email chain.
And then for the fuck of it, they've got a BCC, a blind CC,
a blind carbon copy,
for RFK Jr.
Just because he's a little sneaky, he likes to be in the know, but nobody else likes if he knows things.
Well, the good thing about RFK Jr.
Yeah.
Thanks to Intrepid, I guess. Worm.
Oh yeah.
A little guy with a can-do attitude and a dream. He tends to forget things a lot.
That is such a good point. That is such a good point.
And I'm not sure it's a good idea to have the head of health services in the U.S. be a guy that you could shake like an Etch-a-Sketch and have just the last 5 minutes gone.
You're so right. God damn it. Yeah. That's a good way to describe his little Swiss cheese brain. Sorry, dude.
No, Stevie, we have to be fair. Because this is the news segment. So we have to say his allegedly Swiss cheese brain.
Right. Yeah. But his factually confirmed worm that died in his brain. Which is wild that I'm able to say that.
You know what I love about that? They always mention the worm that died. We found it.
We always mention the worm that died.
No.
Every time he comes up.
No. I mean, people in general, they always say the worm that died. And even the medical doctors were like, we found a dead worm. They didn't mention if the worm had any kids.
I know. You also mention that usually when we talk about the worm in RFK Jr.'s brain. I just every now and then I'm like, I wonder how they're doing.
He could be right now being piloted like a meat mech by a little colony of fellas.
Like the little bitches from Animorphs.
Or that one episode of Futurama.
Shit. I haven't seen that.
Oh.
Bitches love it though. I should watch it.
I mean, our millennial listeners will they'll pick up on that.
You're right, it is very millennial.
So anyway, I'm scrolling through here real fast. Fox News posted on their website some of the pictures, and they all happen to have Bill Clinton on them.
Oh, I wonder why.
Which so many, I'm just scrolling past so many Bill Clinton. Yeah. Actually, hold on,
some unredacted pages.
Under the leadership of excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do Blanche's voice. And I want to do it properly, but for whatever reason, just my throat right now. Hold on.
God damn it.
Okay. All right. I got it. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Under the leadership of President Donald J. Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi, this unprecedented disclosure highlights our commitment to following the law.
Blanche, they tried really hard to not put these out.
Stevie, you're interrupting. Hold on.
Fuck.
He addresses what you said just now in the next part.
Thank God.
Let me get to it. Highlights our commitment to following the law, being transparent, and protecting victims. Blanche continued, noting that the production of the documents comes within 30 days required under the law signed by the president.
We did it within 30 days after trying for 6 fucking months to keep that from happening. But we did it once they said we had to.
Honestly, it's like a really sly, like, shout out to the team of interns at the Department of Justice with a black highlighter just trying to get rid of all the shit.
Desperately sharpieing.
This letter will summarize the department's historic efforts and disclose specific details regarding the review and production process. Blanche continued. And then there's this letter from the Department of Justice that, oh my God, there's like, it's 5 pages. I'm not going to read any of that shit.
No.
So they're bragging. They're like, we had the best people on it. We got Jim from accounting, and he's great when using the Sharpie.
Yeah, we got our boy.
He's our guy. If you want a slogan quickly written on a bathroom stall, you call Jim.
This government loves bragging on itself, and it's really, really embarrassing and annoying.
There's
something
more.
praiseworthy.
There's more.
Okay.
Never in American history has a president or the Department of Justice been this transparent with the American people about such a sensitive law enforcement matter, he added.
Oh, it's a sensitive law enforcement.
Yeah. It's very sensitive, Stevie. Think of the feelings that could be hurt if they didn't manage this one properly. Think of what would have happened to the hearts of all those rich people who were buddy-buddy with Jeffrey Epstein if they
could all exploded out of their
going through
chest
with a fine-tooth comb. Think of how overworked their tear ducts would become as they weep and gnash their teeth, and knowing in the knowledge that people might confuse why there are so many pictures of them on St. James Island with Jeffrey Epstein.
Little Discord tab. Sorry, I can grab my little Discord name tag, which is thrilling.
Oh, but you know, see, you have to think about these things. You have to take them into consideration.
I need to consider the billionaires.
You do. And frankly,
it's fucked up of me.
It's really fucked up of you not to consider
how do billionaires
the
feel?
Hearts and mental health of extremely rich people.
Who would crush my skull for 10 extra cents on the bottom line?
Who, real talk here, have no compunction against doing the worst things imaginable if they feel like it will bring them joy, pleasure, or profit.
Let's talk about Coca-Cola and Nestle. Yeah, so this shit is a fucking nightmare. The files being released does nothing, pretty much. Am I right?
Yeah, it doesn't do a damn thing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
In fact,
it doesn't
does
matter.
So little. I'm going to have to talk about it on the mini-sode. Here Comes the News.
Oh, okay.
Because there's more to this. Yeah.
I appreciate your restraint then.
Doing my best. You know who else practices restraint?
Oh, who else? Oh, sorry, I just saw the preview. Don't! You can't!
So this is from rawstory.com.
Yeah.
And Raw Story is doing the work. They're covering the events that need covering.
Yeah.
And apparently, they're covering a Turning Point USA convention.
Okay.
Because, Stevie, if not them, then who?
Who? Yeah. No, I mean, the Young Conservatives last night said we're having a revival in America right now, so it absolutely makes sense for Turning Point to take advantage of that.
And at this convention, they decided to set up and trying to think of the word here. A shrine? An exhibit? A little, historical reenactment?
That's not good. It's been like 2 months! You can't start reenacting it. You gotta wait like 100 years before you're allowed to do a reenactment. It's not a reenactment, I'm certain of it. There's no way.
Well, not a reenactment, but I mean, they've got... I'll just tell you guys.
Yeah.
I apologize now. The tent where Charlie Kirk was murdered was recreated at the Turning Point Convention. Why, you ask?
Yeah.
For selfies.
Hey! You people are insane! That's very ghoulish! Let's remember the guy who immediately started stealing blood-covered merch and selling it for a lot of money!
Among the attractions at the Turning Point USA conference being held in Phoenix, Arizona...
Oh, and Phoenix! Oh.
Is an opportunity for attendees to get their picture taken in front of a recreation of the tent where founder Charlie Kirk got real thirsty real fast.
Yay! Oh my god, yay! Like, huh?
The 4-day event called America Fest is the first major gathering since Charlie Kirk was very swiftly exsanguinated by an assassin as he took questions at a Utah college.
Yeah.
Reporting from the convention, MS Now's Brandy Zadrozny walked the floor and pointed out that images and reminders of Charlie Kirk are omnipresent as the conservative organization plots a course without him. I would argue, certainly not without him. He's involved,
his ghost
it seems,
is
in
all
every step of the way.
Over. His face is their new fucking logo. Like, holy, I think Jesus would have something to say about the amount of, like, iconography being used for one random motherfucker. But, yeah.
Anyway, she was strolling along with host Chris Jansing, walked in front of the canopy that said, "Prove me wrong." The most ironic banner to ever be put above Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And it's a replica of the one from the murder scene, which, yeah.
That's so crazy!
Anyway, she said, "Hello from Turning Point USA in Phoenix, Arizona. We have quite a time, and it's been a spicy conference, to be honest. You can see people here are kind of wending their way back in." Spicy? Usually when I see the term spicy thrown around as a euphemism, it means that there's activities that grown-ups engage in.
It means there's something horny nasty happening, but I think she might mean there was a riot. It's the kind of the vibe I get from that, actually.
No. I think she's probably talking about like the tone, the atmosphere. It's very kind of edgy humor sort of thing.
Okay.
But her statement does apply because, as we know, every time there's a gathering of conservatives, be it a Turning Point USA convention or, I don't know, the Republican National Conference, Grindr crashes. So actually, it is spicy.
Yeah, they're all making their way back in after, well. So, that's crazy that they have a not a nativity, fuck. It's kind of like a little passion play set.
Yeah, sort of.
Weird.
Apparently at the conference, there's a bunch of people walking around saying, "For Charlie," to each other, which, whew, that's a little, it's a little culty. I'm just gonna say
it is. It's pretty alarming. It's pretty alarming. It's pretty, yeah.
And they're all wearing replicas of the shirt that Charlie Kirk wore.
Y'all are so fucking
on the day that someone decided to prove him wrong about gun violence in a very physical way.
this is the fucking ear bandage thing all over again. This is so lame. I'm sorry. That's so lame. What is that accomplishing? I don't get you bitches.
The second thing that's happening is the passing of the torch, she continued. And that torch, as you mentioned, was being passed to his widow, Erica Kirk.
Which is awesome, because she's totally dog shit at this. Like, she's bad at public speaking.
Is she?
In my opinion, yeah. I don't think she's good at it, personally. But she's probably very convincing to Republicans.
Well, like I was going to say,
that's the thing.
You're not the audience.
No.
So you wouldn't think she was good at speaking.
No, of course not.
The thing with Erica Kirk that I've noticed is Charlie Kirk, whenever he said his bullshit, he knew it was bullshit.
Yeah.
He knew it was a grift. He knew he could say just inflammatory, racist, transphobic, homophobic, xenophobic, namophobic, it's probably in there, shit. But at the end of the day, he didn't believe it. He was purely doing it for money and access to power. Absolutely.
I think that if you're willing to profess those beliefs for money, then you essentially agree.
No.
It seems like it comes down to a fundamental lack of respect for those communities. Oh, you mean like the misinformation specifically that he's spreading. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Stevie, people lie for money all the fucking time.
Oh, of course they do. Of course they do.
The thing is, with Erica Kirk, I think she believes it. She's a true believer. She doesn't
get that
look
vibe,
at it in terms
actually.
of a grift. She's looking at it in terms of a crusade and a holy war.
I was going to say proselytizing. The energy is very much proselytizing. Crusade is a good way to put it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while a lot of us are making jokes and saying that she's not that good at public speaking,
he was brilliant of a man.
She's not doing good outreach. Who said anything about outreach?
Yeah, no, I think that all they need to do is inflame the current audience more.
She's trying to galvanize her base.
Yeah.
So, just something I want people to kind of bear in mind.
Yeah. Sorry, Ripley, I just saw in the chat, who's cruising at the Charlie Kirk recreation?
Oh, so many people were. It's just a whole bunch of badly taken selfies that don't show the face.
Yeah.
And they all have DL in their bio.
No, it's going to be no picture whatsoever, just the age, maybe a single initial. It will have DL as a tag, and no bio whatsoever. But you're only going to get that picture you described after you slide into the DMs, and they're not going to send a face pic. They expect you to go anonymous fully. Speaking from experience. Not at the Republican National Convention.
No. Oh, I figured not, but yeah. Anyway, speaking of things assholes are doing.
Okay.
Our third and final headline. Fortnite has been catching some flack. People have been a little bit perturbed.
What's Fortnite doing?
And rightfully so, because they were collaborating with J.K. Rowling after they canceled the in-game Pride celebration.
Ooh! No fucking way, bitch. No fucking way, bitch. Canceling the Pride one is crazy. That's insane. Like, people would have been mad, but not as mad if they had kept the Pride one and then did the Harry Potter one, but canceling the Pride one's holy.
So apparently they're going to be releasing new Harry Potter cosmetics.
Yeah.
You know, new skins you can get or whatever. So you can look like
skins to dress like Harry, Ron, Hermione.
Run around like Dumbledore, I guess, and
sure.
Abracadabra, whatever.
Make Sirius Black hit the gritty, whatever the fuck they're talking about. Who cares?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
No.
And if you come across an adult who seems to still in this day and age care about Harry Potter,
Very humiliating.
you don't have to listen
You
to
ha-
them. You don't have
No.
to take their opinion into account.
You have to make fun of them.
And
It's important that you make fun of them.
you don't have to worry about including them in anything really. Because they
No.
are unserious people. They are little baby brains.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. Because
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling, in the last year, an article I read the other day mentioned this, a third of the money spent on anti-trans campaigns and anti-LGBTQ plus campaigns
Yep.
came from Rowling.
Her fucking pockets directly.
If you're buying Harry Potter shit, if you're supporting Harry Potter shit, you are giving money to someone who is
Actively funneling
directly,
that.
actively fucking with a lot of us.
Like, absolutely trying to, like, demolish the lives of trans people on that fucking island. And then, because America respects Britain sometimes, it's very confusing. They can't seem to decide if they hate them or if they think they're smarter than us.
No, America...
But they're very
America-
influential, and I don't care for it.
No, America respects Britain
Mm-hmm.
when it's convenient.
Yes. Yeah. Very much so. When they have aligned goals, like in this case. The fascistic ones, let's be very clear.
Yeah, they didn't respect Britain when it came to the National Health Service that they'd had for so long. America, no respect there for that.
No, they said,
But
well,
big-
that's yucky and stupid.
But big fans of the imperialism and invading countries for their resources. America's like, you know what?
Got that
Big
from me,
ups, you
Dad. Good lord.
So,
Yeah, so J.K. Rowling sucks. Fortnite, I guess, sucks. That's kind of like old. Like, sorry, did we expect Fortnite to have morals? Like, it's very, like, okay, sure. I guess I could see why, like, LGBTQ fans of Fortnite are, like, upset. Okay, but
no, Stevie,
Dang.
it's not even about morals.
okay,
All these companies are doing this really bigoted shit.
yeah,
And the only reason companies do anything is profit. They
Yeah.
think that doing this shit will make them more money than they will lose money with the groups they're harming.
which is why boycotts are important. To be very clear,
Mhm.
if a profit is the only motivator, that's the only place you can really hit them hurt.
CV, profit is always the only motivator.
Yeah,
Where corporations are involved, 100% of their motivation is profit.
yeah.
What will make them money? So it makes sense that if you wish to change a corporation's mind, you have to affect their money.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can choose to do that in whatever way you feel is effective.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Go with your heart.
that's been the news. Stevie, I believe you have 2 segments for us?
Yeah! Okay, I am so excited to talk because do you know what they released? Finally, everyone's been waiting on it and dying to read it. It's Grindr Unwrapped 2025. Oh, god damn it. No. This happened yesterday too. Every time I open up this godforsaken app, it puts you back on the fucking grid as active and people start messaging you 5 photos in a row and then, hey.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, Stevie, you're talking about Grindr?
This would probably be dating advice. Let's say
Dating
I want
advice,
to
you
date
say?
you. Correct.
I wanna date you like an animal.
So they did some fun stuff. They kind of did like cultural ones and like the trends on the app. So the ones that they started with were like the pop culture ones. They said the mother of the year was Lady Gaga. I think that's understandable. Unfortunately, the follow-ups were Ariana Grande, Beyonce, solid, Taylor Swift, not solid, Chappell Roan, solid. Daddy of the year was Pedro Pascal, which I don't know if like I didn't think he was like out of his heyday or anything like that. But people were really on him like when The Last of Us came out. Like I didn't know that they continued to be on him. I'm glad because I do think he's extremely sexy. The
Stevie.
follow-ups after that. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We continue to be sexy, obviously. Let's be
No,
very
no,
clear
no,
there.
no. I'm confused.
What?
How did you miss that people still seriously have the hots for Pedro
That makes me
Pascal?
happy. That makes me glad for him. Oh, I'm less online than I was back then. I just now realized. I'm getting less exposed to it. Huh. Queen, I'm not on Blue Sky. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Tumblr, but my Tumblrinas are not talking about Pedro Pascal.
See,
they were 2 years ago, but they're past him.
I'm genuinely a little bit flabbergasted by how removed you are, because that's something that, like,
feels really safe.
I don't seek it out. I'm not
you've
out
still
there
been-
on the hunt for the latest Pedro Pascal goings-ons. And I constantly see people just actively thirsting for that man.
The pop culture stuff that I'm unwillingly exposed to just manages to be different, I guess. Their follow-ups after Pedro Pascal, who I think deserves the win, was Henry Cavill, Ricky Martin, Tom Hardy, and David Beckham. I think those are all solid.
Except Beckham, yeah.
I don't remember what he looks like.
Picture
Other
a
ones,
guy.
fine. Huh?
Picture a guy.
Oh, and that's it.
That's basically Beckham. Just picture a guy.
Work, bitch. Oh my god, the doll of the year was Jinx Monsoon. Love.
Okay.
Followed by Vivian Wilson, not Alex Consani. She's okay. Hunter Schafer and Kim Petras. Okay, I don't know if all of those are dolls, but I digress.
No, they are.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
Okay. I think I'm mixing. I'm mixing up Alex Consani with somebody else. Never mind. My apologies. My apologies, Queen. Mother in training is a term I have never heard before, but it's kind of very obvious to me based on the list. Sabrina Carpenter won that category this year, which honestly, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It fit. I listened to the most recent album finally. It took me maybe like 6 months after its release to finally listen to it, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So I like it a lot. House Tour, really good song. The follow-ups there were Doechii, Addison Rae, Tate McRae, and Ray. What's with all the damn... Okay.
Real quick, Stevie.
Sure. Yeah.
I placed at the chat, and Ripley the Vampire is saying that, yeah, Pedro Pascal isn't on anything they see either. So, I mean,
they said that people might have thought that TLOU were or 2, like what, season 2 was mid. That was it. Okay. My thing worked. I just saw our auto mod caught a spammer, so you can go up and delete that. You can hit deny. There you go. And so now they're gone. Yay! I'm so happy that worked. So let's get into the Grindr stats and stuff that I actually give a fuck about, because I don't know a lot about pop culture overall.
I do.
That's all they had for the pop culture stuff. I'm not skipping.
Okay.
That's all they had. The Grindr stats that they're talking. Oh wait. Shit. They're fucking with me. I hate this. 3.3 plus billion albums shared. Holy fuck. Albums are just like that feature in Grindr where it's just like a private thing of photos that you can't screenshot or anything like that. That's a lot of albums. Yeah.
One of the beautiful things about the internet, since its inception, and one of the beautiful things about images on computers, since their inception, it has always been about the lewds.
It's always been porn. It's always been
porn. It is porn all the way down. Stevie, every time there has been a significant leap forward in technology in humanity, it's either war or sex.
Yeah.
Betamax,
they were drawing big titty, big booty ladies on the cave wall. They knew what they liked.
Betamax was the superior technology to VHS. It was smoother, had a higher frame rate, better audio fidelity.
Yeah.
Cost a little bit more.
Okay.
But looked better overall. But porn was released on VHS, the cheaper format. So VHS tapes gained extremely wide acceptance and were eventually all you could get.
The winner.
They replaced
That's crazy.
Betamax.
That's fucked up.
In the late 80s, they developed a technology called Laserdisc, which was a large record-sized disc
just
with
fucked up
movies and shit on it, and very clear. I've actually seen Laserdisc movies before when I was very young.
Yeah. Any good?
Oh, they look great. They were amazing. They were so much clearer than VHS offered. Again, better visual quality and better audio quality. But bit of a price.
Very cumbersome too.
Wall to get over.
Record size is crazy.
They're also cumbersome, but you're not taking it everywhere. You got your setup at home.
Yeah.
But at the same time, DVDs were developed, and DVDs were smaller,
cheaper, smaller, better for jacking it.
So porn started releasing on DVD as their format instead of the high quality, high fidelity Laserdisc.
God damn it! So yeah, it's always been about porn.
It's always been about porn.
So they're going back and forth between the cultural stats and the Grindr stats, which pisses me off because that's very disorganized, and I think that's just poor design. The show of the year was Overcompensating, followed by White Lotus, Severance, Too Much, and Adults. I only know one of those, Severance. Rather, I've only seen one of those, Severance.
Okay, yeah.
Album of the year was Mayhem by Lady Gaga, closely followed by Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter, which I fucked with. The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift sucked ass, and I'm really embarrassed for all you homosexuals who listen to that. Slop, unfortunately. Even the Swifties were mad about that one. Why are you voting for this? I genuinely, strongly feel that when it came to the cultural ones, I think the Grindr put their fucking finger on the scale. Either that or white gay men have worse taste than I thought. Because holy shit.
Stevie?
Yeah.
Because we're a public broadcast and a lot of people can see us, and our audience comes from a wide background of people.
Yeah.
It's important that we do our best not to alienate any particular group and make them feel bad about their tastes in things and the things that they enjoy.
I love judging.
Now, that being said, oh my god, their taste is fucking terrible.
It's not good! It's not good! It's not good! Stop!
Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of gay guys, friends with you and whatever. But come on, guys. I see how you dress.
Okay, the dressing sometimes is good. The people they're going for are often not. The media, we gotta raise the media literacy, right?
Also, actually, no. Real talk.
Yeah.
Anytime I meet somebody that's LGBTQ and they're still into Harry Potter, 100% of the time, it was a gay guy. I'm not trying to say anything by that. I'm not trying to insinuate anything by that. That is purely an observation of my personal life. But
no, I mean, I think there's a very clear reason for it. I get proximity to privilege is the easiest way to put it, but whatever. I was thinking through if I have ever met an LGBTQ person in this modern day and age that likes Harry Potter, and I'm like, just so I could think of that demographic, and I was like, no. Actually, no.
Hold on.
Issue an apology to the Swifties. I would like to say that even the Swifties are upset about this album because it does not compare to her prior work. This is very important to me. I am not just leveling baseless critique. I do think that her lyrics are pretty weak right now. They are also getting really upset with the number of special editions being released, the amount of merch being released, the thousands of dollars of cheap merch being peddled to them. They are getting tired of it too. So I'm on y'all's side. Let's be very clear. But I'm trying to go for the fidelity of the brand for your sakes, because otherwise, it's fucking crazy. Number 4 album of the year, Debí Tirar Más Fotos by Bad Bunny, and then Am I the Drama by Cardi B. Song of the year, Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Duh. Damn, that came out this year?
Yeah.
It was an instant classic, huh?
Yeah.
I felt like it had been around for years immediately.
Stevie, it's Lady Gaga.
It's Lady Gaga.
She is consistently, let's face it, she is consistently very good at turning out music with very high production quality, both in sound as well as visually for her live shows and her music videos.
She's good at putting on a show, and people like that still.
And it's something
Golden by Hunter.
And it's something that, honestly, if she were to decide to, I don't know, release an album every single year with a lot of special versions and different copies, it might cause her work to suffer. Purely an observation.
Huh. Interesting.
So, I, for one, Miss Gaga, I know that you're a listener. You've been a big fan of our show for a while, I'm certain.
My favorite.
Just want to say, keep up the good work.
Real. Golden by Huntrix, of course, was the second one. The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't think that you should take the figure of Ophelia and make that song about being saved by a man. I think that you might not know what Ophelia's deal was.
No, being saved by a man's dick.
Yeah, which is a lot worse, actually. What do you mean his love was the key that opened my thighs, girl? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what did she mean? Stevie, you know,
well, it's pretty clear what she meant, because she's not that good at lyrics. She's not that good at metaphor.
No, I can't even believe I'm going to have to do this. In past albums, yes, she is. Or she was.
She used to be better. She used to be at least a little better.
We've already had the conversation on a previous episode, but I will reiterate, I feel that, well, let me rewind a bit.
Okay.
As someone who is a singer-songwriter, when you create music, you pull from things around you. You have to. There's always the creative process. You are influenced by everything you experience. So, if you have a lot of people around you that are able to further enrich your life in whatever way, you kind of bring that into the art that you create. If you have people who, let's say they're really into literature and they love talking about it, you'll have conversations with them where you discuss that literature, and you may glean possible material for something you're working on. And I feel that the quality of conversation that Miss Swift is having recently
Oh no.
might be suffering and may perhaps be influencing her work.
You're saying that her lyrics are getting stupider because of her CTE husband?
No, that would be unfair. Not just her CTE husband. Everyone she's hanging out with now.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking yes men and Republicans and rich white people and church people. And also, girl, you're gonna lose your relatability as you get more famous and wealthy. You are gonna pull from the experiences around you, and your experiences are ones that we will never fucking have. Your experiences are so, like you have completely lost all relatability. And also, everyone's starting to get a little weirded out by the, 35-year-old infantilizing herself kind of deal. It's it worked earlier, but kind of a Peter Pan thing going on there. Anyway, number 4, Anxiety by Doechii, and Manchild by Sabrina Carpenter. Both of those should have been about Fate of Ophelia, but who gives a fuck? The Gay Dictionary, again, I'm not online, so I don't really know a lot of these. Delulu, I think it's cringe. I think that using delusional or whatever as an insult is kind of weird and a little gross. Clock It, you stole that from black people. 8, you stole that from black people. Crash Out, you stole that from black people. Turning 19 in Poland, I don't get that. Next up, hottest man of the year is apparently Jonathan Bailey. He was Fiero in the Wicked movie that came out.
Okay.
Followed by Bad Bunny. Followed by David Cornsweat. He was the woke Superman. Followed by Michael B. Jordan. Yes. Followed by Jungkook, I believe, of BTS fame. God dang.
I don't know most
the
of
gay guy music video of the year. Huh? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know most of these people.
Really?
I knew a third.
Okay. That's why I was saying what you might know them from.
Yeah.
Yep, the gay guy music video of the year was Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Hate Watch of the Year, Love Island. Skip to our stats. I don't care about the rest of you. Housewife of the Year? I didn't know that they were judging those. That's a little delightful. I think they mean that I'm assuming Housewives TV, not IRL, because Angie Katsanevas won. Housewife fans are gonna get upset with me for not. The Gamer of the Year.
I'm upset that you made me learn one of their names.
Well, so sorry. Dan and Phil were the Gamers of the Year because they finally confirmed their 15-year-long relationship or whatever this year. And they have gaming YouTube channels. The Porn Star of the Year was Joey Mills. I know that name and I know nothing else about him. I have heard the name and that is it.
You're not familiar with his work?
Joey Mills? No.
His portfolio,
his porn, no. No.
Okay.
He doesn't cater to my interests.
Fair.
So, what am I supposed to do? He's not a relatable figure to me. Which one am I going to imagine myself as? I don't care. Ooh, Bulge of the Year, Bad Bunny, work. Followed by Jonathan Bailey, David Corn, Sweat, Austin Butler. Who? Didn't he beat a woman or something? Sorry if that's not true. Sorry if Austin Butler didn't do that. Sorry if Austin Butler didn't do that, and I'm confusing him with somebody else. Google Austin Butler before forming an opinion.
Keep going.
And Parker Posey's concealed pill bottle in White Lotus is number 5 for Bulge of the Year. I'm not kidding. It's like a plot point in White Lotus. Okay. I don't care about the fashion trends. Top podcast, Bald and the Beautiful, Trixie and Katya, of course. One day, maybe, we'll end up on there. Loving, Leaving, Gay Gas, Press Tour. Okay, do they actually care about what we're doing? Or are they just going to talk about pop culture figures that no one gives a fuck about? Because I'm going to get mad. They've said it 2 stats, which is over 1 billion pictures sent, over 1 billion chats sent.
Well, Stevie, you're the one that's...
Yeah, I'm just getting pissed. I just want you to know. I just want everybody to know that I'm disappointed in Grindr.com because once more, they're not catering to my interests.
Did you not look at this
Read the
before?
whole thing?
Yeah.
No. Because I want it to be a surprise for me too! You do that all the time with your list.
No, fair.
It's like a fun reveal. Hold on, go down. The Comedian of the Year is one of my favorite comedians, Caleb Heeran. So that makes me very happy. Followed by Mateo Lane. And then Benito Skinner, then Bowen Yang, then Cola Scola. These are all great. These are all great comedians. These are all very, very good comedians.
Sure.
Best wigs, we have Cardi B's court appearance, followed by Chapel Roan, Sabrina Carpenter, Nicole Kidman, and the Ibiza Final Boss. How dare you show me an advertisement in the middle of this?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. Oh my god. The most favorited Zodiacs. So, you can favorite a profile, if it's somebody you've hooked up with or you want to keep track of. Mm-hmm. So, they're saying, what were the signs of the people most likely to be favorited? Scorpio is the top one, followed by Leo. Yeah. Sagittarius, Taurus, and then Virgo. Okay. Zodiacs most likely to sext. Number 1, Leo.
All right.
Fair enough. 2, Scorpio. 3, Virgo. 4, Taurus. 5, Sagittarius. Okay, so it seems like there's a direct correlation between the people most likely to sext and the people most likely to get favorited. And it's because you're good at texting. You have to be. You have to be good at texting if you're going to get them going in that way. Obviously, you're going to get favorited. The signs who are most into BDSM, apparently, are Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Gemini. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Cities that send the most pics. Ooh. Medellin, Colombia is number 1, followed by Milano, Italy, followed by Athens, Greece, followed by Bangalore, India, followed by Manaus, Brazil. Interesting.
Okay.
The cities with the highest number of favorited profiles. Taipei, Taiwan, Berlin, Germany.
Oh, of course.
London, England.
Sure.
Yeah, of course, Berlin, right? Merlin, I'm getting...
Yeah, Merlin, Mingland.
Merlin City! Mexico City, Mexico. And Montreal, Canada.
Yeah,
really?
It's a gay-ass town. Montreal is gay as fuck.
Huh.
Yeah.
all the top cities that are looking for friends, because you can put what you're looking for on Grindr. Tokyo, Japan, followed by Seattle, Washington, USA, Taipei, Taiwan, then followed by San Diego, California, and then Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've heard there's a loneliness epidemic.
Minnesota also is actually quickly becoming where a lot of trans people are moving to.
Really?
Because it's got a fair few, at least, sort of protections in place.
Okay, more than the others, so
more than
yeah,
the
we'll
others.
accept it.
It's one of the last sort of bastions at the moment.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
We're getting into the juicy stats. What were we all into? The daddy capitals of the world, i.e., that is specifically asking like, which places had the most self-described daddies?
Okay.
Can you guess what the top one is?
I mean, obviously, it's going to be Las Vegas, Nevada.
Countries, my love.
Oh, countries?
Yes.
With the most daddies.
With the most self-described daddies, yeah.
Oh, Italy.
No, the U.S. You literally had it right the first time. You named a U.S. city, and then I said, no, the country, and you said Italy. What? Okay.
Yes, because
no.
out of U.S. cities, yeah, it's gonna be Vegas. But out of countries, come on, Italy.
Population size. Well, no, this is based on percentage. No, this is based on percentage. Italy doesn't even make the top 5.
Really?
Mika, you are off. I think, yeah, you're off. In order, it's United States, followed by Australia, then the UK, then New Zealand, then Canada.
Oh, I know it is. Of course, Italy's not going to say daddies. It's going to be something like #Papa.
Queen, I don't know that that's what's happening either, but neither of us are in Italy, so I don't think we would know. The most bears. Ireland, followed by the US, followed by Greece, followed by South Africa, followed by the United Kingdom. The highest percentage of twinks. Switzerland, Netherlands, Belgium, Austria, Germany. I'm noticing a concentration of twinks.
Yeah.
Just sort of like in one area. Why? Like,
yeah.
What's the reason for that?
Really good social programs, Stevie. The better your social programs are, the better your social state is, the more access to twinks and femboys you get. This is known. This is why the Republican Party...
because it's cold weather places. The bears need to be there. We need to move the twinks out of, like...
No.
What is that? The Netherlands? I don't know.
No, Stevie,
I'm worried for them. They're going to freeze.
Countries, but anyway,
Nordic, that's it.
No, what I'm saying is this is why the Republicans fear socialized medicine.
Yeah, they're
because
all
if all
turned
of
to
a sudden
twinks.
the twinks can thrive in the United States of America, the Republican National Convention will never be able to like meet again because the Grindr servers will crash so hard they will punch a hole through reality and unleash the screaming legions of hell.
Evidently. Damn, bottom hotspots. South Africa, South Korea, Japan, Vietnam, Finland. Highest percent of verse people. Finland, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Australia. That's really interesting to me. I wonder, like, Germany, Austria, and Hungary, also kind of like localized area, intriguing. And then, side hotspots. Side as a position, as an alternative to verse is interesting to me, and I don't super get it. Singapore, followed by Philippines, then Japan, then New Zealand, then Australia. Mika, can you guess what the hung bottom capitals of the world are? Name the top 5 countries that you think have the most hung bottoms.
The top 5 countries with the most hung bottoms.
What do you think the number 1 country for hung bottoms is?
Well, obviously, Stevie.
You're about to guess wrong.
It's gonna be Brazil.
Wrong.
Okay.
France. Apparently their bottoms have big wieners in France.
All right.
Followed by the United Kingdom, followed by Canada, followed by United States, followed by Australia.
Is this verified or is this self-reported?
It's gotta be self-reported is my thing.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no other way. All that's taking is whether or not they have the tag hung on their profile and bottom as their position. That does not mean, hey, it might say hung on the tin, bitches lie. Even bottoms. You can get played by anyone, I promise. We at least know that these are the countries that have the highest percentage of bottoms who wish to describe themselves as hung. Which I think is interesting.
It's just I'm saying, Stevie, that access to internet porn has been around for a quarter century at least.
Yeah.
We all know the stereotypes because every one of us have done the research to see who's packing what.
Sure. Oh.
What are they like? Where are they from? And there really isn't a stereotype of big badonged French people or English people, or what were the other ones?
Canadians, Americans, Australians.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't... I think it's very important to distinguish that these are the countries that have the most bottoms that want people to think they're hung. I think that there's something relating to masculinity and perception there, but I am no psychologist and it's none of my business.
They should change the title.
Yeah.
To the countries with the bottoms most willing to lie.
No, not always true. You don't know that. Most open relationships.
No,
by
at the very least they're exaggerating, Stevie. It's like the guy that put 6 foot in his profile, and then you meet him and he's like 5'6".
5'9", 5'10", maybe. What countries do you think have the most open relationships?
Most open relationships?
Yeah, what do you think is the top one? I wonder if you're gonna get this right.
I don't know. I'm gonna say New Zealand.
No. South Korea is actually the top one, followed by Switzerland, Germany, then Netherlands, and Denmark.
Okay.
That is, again, right there they are.
And it's important to note that all of those countries, a big part of their social structure is an understanding for the need for community.
Yeah. So it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't be solely relying on on their partner for emotional support. Would have.
It takes a village to raise a goon.
It's true. That's why there were 5 lines connected to me on the flowchart I sent you earlier.
God damn.
The femme top hot spots of the world: the UK, Ireland, the US, Slovenia, and Australia. Nice. The biggest top shortage. I love that they are measuring this because that is something I've heard of. Like, oh, there's a top shortage. Oh, there's a bottom shortage. No, it just means that you can't find you. You just can't find bottoms that want to fuck. But this is based on numbers. This is based on stats, based on top to bottom ratio.
Okay.
Vietnam, Thailand, Poland, Mexico, and France. We need more tops. We need more tops on the ground. We need some bottoms to start training. The most into feet. Can you guess? Countries.
I have no idea.
Italy, Germany, United Kingdom, France, and Greece. It's the Europeans. They're very whatever stereotype European there. The fastest repliers, i.e. like reply guys.
Okay.
Top ones are India, Philippines, Spain, Italy, and Chile. The top countries using the right now feature, which is like, I am looking for somebody to suck and fuck at this very moment. So you get to go into that feed, see who else is like in your area looking for that. Malta, Singapore, Portugal, Albania, and Italy. I think it's probably pretty good for places with like tourist destinations. Like they mentioned, like France came up, London came up for that kind of thing. Like it's gonna have like a higher population density, you know?
Okay.
It's not very active locally. I've used the feature once before and immediately got very frightening messages. How are you gonna approach me with "you're kinda cute"? And when I say kinda cute, you could try harder, Chief. And he was like, and he basically along the lines of like, no, nothing beats mid pussy. And I said something really mean that I cannot say on the podcast, but I did eat him alive. Favorite gaycations of the year? I was right. London, Paris, then New York City, then Berlin, then Barcelona. Oh. Beyond that, let me double check. Yep, and then our last thing are the top cities that people liked roaming to, which means these are the cities that people were just telling their profile, like, I want to take a peek. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what that is, if I remember correctly. The guys getting checked out the most are in London, England, New York City, New York. Come on. Chicago, Illinois, Paris, France, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Holy fuck. Sorry, my mouth got bad at the end there.
I'm sorry.
They included so many culture ones.
Can I be realistic?
Please.
I don't mean to hurt your feelings on this one, and I don't really want to shit on the effort you went into to bring us the Grindr stats. But realistically speaking, there's only one group of stats I care about at the end of the year.
What would that be?
It's what our Spotify listeners are getting up to.
Gang! That's a really good thing to bring up. I don't think we've talked about that yet.
We haven't.
We have to have a talk.
We do.
Come to the office right now. All of you, audiobook listeners, in the office now.
Because a lot of it was stuff like, oh, they listened to this artist, they listened to that artist. And honestly, it was like, yeah, Jorge Rivera Herranz, yeah, good artist. Toby Fox, sure. Tyler,
because you're all gay gamers.
Hozier.
Yeah.
And then, of course, number 5, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Come to the office.
Tyler, the Creator, was in there. Yeah.
But then
the audiobooks, though.
The audiobooks.
Yeah.
That's where it took an interesting turn.
What are they getting into?
The number 5 most popular audiobook listened to on Spotify by our Spotify listeners was Theoretically Straight, which, sure, we've got a queer audience. That's, sure.
Yeah, duh.
The next one is How to Bite Your Neighbor and Win a Wager. And the cover, just look at this. I haven't read it personally. Pretty sure this is some yaoi, some BL shit.
That looks fucking awesome.
So
good title.
For all you Fujoshis out there, yeah, you're
just go check.
Yeah, go check it out. The third one is The Great Gatsby.
I will admit that is I hate to say a comfort novel of mine, but it really, really exposes all the horrors of the 1920s in terms of the emptiness of the glitz and glam. I enjoy it thematically. Also, we may have some high schoolers who are currently reading it for literature class who also listen to our podcast.
Honestly, I think that's probably it. Just judging by our listener stats.
Yeah.
The number 2 spot is a manga called I'm in Love with the Villainess, which I have read. It's actually really good.
I literally think that you influenced that because you've recommended that on the podcast, and I'm not kidding.
Probably.
I think that you've warped the stats that are connecting us to that audiobook.
Hey, I'm glad you folks
You're an influencer.
I'm glad I'm such an influence.
You've influenced.
However, the one I can't take credit for, that is the number 1 audiobook of 2025 that our Spotify listeners listen to on Spotify. Housewife, slowly feminized by my dominant roommate.
Gang, I love it. I love it. You must imagine our surprise, though. It pops this up in a cute little infographic, and we both go,
what the
feminized by my dominant neighbor? It fucking rules. It fucking rules. I cannot believe that shit. What?
And
okay, I want you to keep telling them about the other stats. I have to go to the bathroom, but please tell them the other ones because please.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell the other stats. Stevie just ran off. Under top shows, we've got Distractable, Serial Killers, which, okay, I guess a lot of true crime fans out there. The Magnus Archives, I'm not sure what that is. My Brother and Me, which, let's face it, Stevie mentioned early on that he was a huge fan of the show. So it's kind of no surprise that his tastes also influenced what people may want to listen to. And also, Smosh reads Reddit stories. So, yeah, I gotta scroll back up. there's also other stats that are in this, like how many hours of our show was listened to over 2025. How many distinct streams of our show happened. How many distinct listeners of our show. What countries did they listen to us from? Where are they located when they listen to us? There's a lot of information that Stevie and I, just through the analytics, have access to.
Don't tell them too much.
And it gives us a peek into our listeners and what you do.
Okay.
I'd like to point out, Stevie and I don't pay Spotify for this information. It gives it to us freely.
Sorry, do you remember ever putting in your race, gender, preferences, any of that shit into Spotify? No.
So just think how much information Spotify gathers and is willing to give away to people who pay for it.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point.
So, just
like, we joke about having access to these analytics and stuff because it's fun to see, but that's a really good and eerie point.
It's just something I felt like we should probably bring up. And keep that in mind when you look at all of the wrapped whatever things for whatever apps you're using, and they tell you, because they're willing to give you this information.
Yeah. Remember, that's your data.
But they're willing to give people with more money that information too, and probably a lot more.
Got a fucking email from the hospital saying that one of their third-party vendors got fucking hacked. And so fuck you, I guess. Actually, no, they were like, here's 2 years of free ID protection. And then the website fought me tooth and nail to not claim it. It would not let me confirm my password at all. It wouldn't even let me select it. I had to like entirely redo the process. I was like, wow, really, really good work, hospital. Like, fuck off. What are we doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of leaked data.
Oh, what?
Yeah. That's enough for an episode. So, Stevie, why don't you go ahead and leak me the data on where people can find you?
You can find my shit on StevieB.com. That's StevieBEA.com. As long as my debit card didn't get fined that month for it. I think that I should still be good right now. Beyond that, that's kind of where all my stuff is. Discord is solid. Make sure to follow us on YouTube as well as follow us on Twitch if you are not already. Though you can still listen to our shit on Spotify. Mika, where can people find you?
The good people can find my music at mxmaxwell1.bandcamp.com. You can also find my music on pretty much whatever music service you're subscribed to.
Yeah.
Although I would ask, maybe think of downloading the album and stuff, because I get next to nothing from the streams. It's unfortunately what it is for being an artist in this modern age.
Yeah.
We also have a Patreon where for a mere $3 per month, you can subscribe and listen to all of our bonus episodes. If you want a taste of what a bonus episode is like, we just released one for free yesterday. So
literally like 12 hours ago.
So
not 12, literally like 24 hours.
So hop on, give it a listen, see if you enjoy it, and if you do, sign up on our Patreon. $3 a month, that's all it takes. And we have another tier that you can sign up for if you want to maybe toss us a little bit extra. You appreciate what we do, and you think you'd like to help out a bit more for the cause, and we do appreciate that very much.
I've been saying this the last few months, that Patreon check helps out in the middle of the month.
God, it does. Our Patreon subscribers, please sign up for the Patreon if you haven't already. Oh my God.
Listen, if you have the $10, we don't. Please.
Like, I try not.
I
legitimately, I try not to get to like, oh gosh, real world like mentioning shit.
Yeah. But God,
I don't want to get into details. But there's an extremely good chance I'm gonna need all the Patreon money I can get in the next couple of months. Won't get into why. Our $10 subscribers, we'd like to thank you guys for helping us out. Our Strawberry Love, Xanathar, Kaylee, Venus, Louis Meikle, Genbrugsglask, Theo Dandy, Althea Petrichor, Lady Willow, Brooke Fern, and Cassidy Johnson.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you so much.
Also, if you enjoyed what we were doing and you felt like the news segment was a little bit lacking, I understand. Which is why we now have a mini podcast that we stream, well, right now once per week.
Yeah.
It might go up in the future. I haven't decided yet. And that podcast is called Here Comes the News, hosted by myself, where I tell you about the news headlines we didn't have time to fit into the episode.
Yippee!
There's always a place welcome for Stevie, if he ever cares to join. However, the last time I asked, Stevie didn't answer, but he did change his status on Discord to read something about I'm diving in that, and it was just a series of blacked out censored boxes. So not sure what it means. Could have been anything.
Don't worry about it.
I won't worry about it. Not my business. Not my business.
Sure.
So I think that's everything.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Activities with Stevie may get you kicked out of the armed forces. Yeah, anyway.
All good?
We're fucking done. There's nothing left to say, but
bye.
Luigi did nothing wrong. President Xi, the American people, much like the plants at Idiocracy, were craving Brondo. Americans are craving that freedom. Bye.